Lord Jesus Christ, please be seated for the homily.
My dear brothers and sisters, in our gospel reading today, and even in our previous readings, we have been heard that our Lord Jesus Christ is trying to correct something, a behavior of the scribes and the Pharisees, a mentality, an attitude. That is why he said, beware of the leaven, that is hypocrisy. And my dear brothers and sisters, let us go back to the gospel, because first it speaks about to us, Jesus speaks about the leaven of the Pharisee. We know that leaven is actually small in amount, a dough, affects the whole dough. It corrupts the dough and makes the dough to rise, in which tells us that good or evil multiplies. Good and evil influence diffuse themselves and circulate. Jesus states that there is nothing concealed that will not be revealed. Truth and all makes and cover-ups will always triumph in the end. God is truth. To follow God then means to live in the truth. Secondly, Jesus says there's nothing concealed that will not be revealed. And Jesus spoke as the crowd was, trampling one another underfoot. One reason why we find it hard to live in the truth and so engaged in self-deception and self-delusion is a systemic altruism. Society defines as a rat race, a competition. Everyone is a wolf. Everyone is a competitor, in which, my dear brothers and sisters, we're being reminded by our Lord Jesus Christ to check on what are we and what are we for in this life. What are we with all the things that we do? And what are these things geared toward to? After all, we realize that we are only journeying in this life, transitorily, temporarily. And what is really important and essential is that our lives mark meaningfully, purposely, with the love and care that we do for our community and for one another. Jesus also, in our gospel today, assures us that do not be afraid, my friend. The security of the belief in Jesus. What Jesus says, what Jesus will say, in the believer's friend, confident, significant others. What others say will not really matter that much. And lastly, Jesus Christ is assuring us, do not be afraid of those that kill the body, but after that can do no more. This is a continuous invitation for us after all. Let us try to check on our actions, on our thoughts, Because after all, we should live, act, think accordingly to God's ways and to God's mind. That is to live in goodness and truthfulness. We have to fix our gaze beyond the horizons of the material world. We need to have transcendence. Then our values and principles also begin to rest not on temporal rewards, but on the absolute that is God. Let us gaze not here on earth, but let us gaze to heaven. Let us always see that our actions and thoughts are conforming not of what we can get today, but what we can get in the next. And most especially, after all, what we do and markings our life and journey is in fact that really matter. My dear brothers and sisters, as we celebrate our Fatima, Familia Fatima, Festa Familia, we are once again reminded really to care for our family. It may be family is not only defined by blood relations, but family is all about caring, show of love, show of support. As we celebrate our family day, Fiesta Familia, today, let us once again reminded to know and appreciate again our family, to love our family, and to serve our family. Let us have the truest sense of the word of the family. Dahil ang pamilya is actually yung uuwian mo, tutulong sa'yo kahit anong mangyayari. May pagmamalasakit sa'yo. Learn. Let us learn again, really, to live what it means a family. Let us know our family. Let us love our family. And let us serve our family. Amen.
Please stand.